Did you know? There are over 34,585 blended families in Alberta where children are being raised by someone else besides their biological or adoptive parent. Blended families are becoming more common as the number of marriages and common law unions rise. And in some cases, a person will treat and raise a child of their spouse or partner exactly as if the child was their own. These persons stand in the place of a parent because of many factors, including the child's age, the duration and nature of the child's relationship with the person, the perception of the person as a parental figure, and the nature of the child's relationship with any other parent, among other factors. Generally, a child can rely on a person standing in the place of a parent to provide support during life, just like a biological or adoptive parent. However, a child can't rely on a person standing in the place of a parent after death because they aren't eligible to apply for maintenance and support from that estate. And the increasing number of blended families will also mean an increasing number of these children who won't have the support that they had when the person was alive. This is a gap in the law that we think should be closed for several reasons. These include, but are not limited to, the fact that it's not in the child's best interests to deny them a potential source of support that was formerly available. That closing the gap will help surviving families in Alberta. And closing the gap ultimately benefits all Albertans, since reformed legislation could reduce the burden carried by public support systems. On the flip side, closing the gap does conflict with the idea that a person should be free to dispose of their property after death as they see fit. And closing the gap will also lead to an increase in court claims against estates. So where does this leave us? Well, our preliminary recommendation is that a child of a person standing in the place of a parent should be able to seek an order for adequate support from that person's estate after death in needful circumstances. Let us know what you think at www.alri.ualberta.ca, where you can see our full report. You can also subscribe to our newsletter or follow us on Twitter for the most up-to-date news on all of our law reform projects.